So before we get started, we want to establish the goal of your capsule wardrobe. And this is a pretty important, short, but important lesson because one of the reasons that we get into the mess that we're in right now is that we don't define any kind of boundaries or definitions of what should go into our closet, and we buy randomly whatever seems to look good or we think looks good or is on trend, and before you know it, you have a closet full of stuff that doesn't go together and might look good, might not look good, and you basically have that closet overwhelm of nothing to wear and nothing looks good. So we're going to create a definition, a goal for this capsule wardrobe. I'm also going to throw out there that this whole series, this whole course on how to create a capsule wardrobe is designed to create one. That does not mean that you should only have one capsule wardrobe. You're just going to do it one at a time. So you could easily have a capsule wardrobe for every day going to work, and then another one for the weekend, and another one for vacation. And although that's maybe not necessarily the ideal minimalistic mindset that kind of goes along with a capsule wardrobe, my goal is not to necessarily create minimalism in your life as it is to help you be more strategic and smart about what you are buying and how you are arranging and coordinating the clothes that you have in your closet and drawers. So let's go ahead and create the goal for this one capsule wardrobe, and you can always wash, rinse, and repeat, okay? So again, as I said, it's super important to give your wardrobe boundaries and definitions. And this is going to be pretty simple. First, I want you to list words that describe the wardrobe that you want to create. And so, for example, you could throw in words like my capsule is easy, it's casual, it's fun, it's stylish, it's cute, attractive, polished, comfortable, and slightly dressy. Yours could be something very different. It might be sophisticated, elegant. It might be serious, powerful, depending on what kind of environment you are creating this capsule for. These words are really important because as you start to define what kind of, mood in a way of your capsule, it defines what you're going to buy and what you're going to put in it. So if your capsule is serious, if you use the word serious and powerful or elegant or something like that, then you're probably not going to have flowery dresses and shirts with bears on them or what. That's a really bad example, but I think you understand what I mean. So it's important to kind of understand what kind of mood you're trying to convey, what kind of statement you're trying to put out there. And this doesn't have to be something that is true today. It could be that you're trying to create a statement that you want to sort of evolve into. Okay, so keep in mind, have fun with this. There's no right or wrong. It's really how you want to be seen and so forth. And we'll go into more about that message again when we start talking about your colors and your signature color palette for your capsule, because those colors will also help to define and reflect against the mood that you want for that capsule, okay? I also want you to consider the weather, the season. Are you dressing for cold weather or hot weather, or maybe hot weather with air conditioning in mind or something like that? Consider your environment, how you want to be perceived, and the lifestyle. So, for example, if you are creating a business, if you work in an office 5 days a week and that's the capsule wardrobe that you're pulling together, then you want to consider what kind of environment that is. Is it business casual? Is it corporate? Is it freezing in the conference rooms? Or is it kind of hot and stuffy in your office? Do you need layers? If this is more, a weekend wardrobe for the winter, again, you want to think through what is it that you are creating this capsule for? Is it for hanging out with friends and looking cute when you go shopping and that kind of stuff? Okay, so It matters because you don't obviously want to buy a suit if you're creating a weekend wardrobe. Okay, so just to give you an example, you want to create a sentence that's kind of says what, whether, and the frequency. This is also important. Now, the capsule wardrobe that we're going to create in this course mainly is for something that you would have for 5 days. And so Monday through Friday, approximately. And there'll be another video module if you want to create something smaller or larger based on your needs. So this one's kind of standard, but it's really good to kind of take note of how far you need this capsule to stretch. Okay, because if it's just 2 days, you can do less. And if it's longer, you need to make some decisions. All right, so this is for 5 days and a business casual office. All right, and again, keep in mind how you want to be seen and how you want to be styled in that definition. All right, so take a little bit of time and define the goal of this capsule wardrobe. And again, let me remind you that this is not something where you're restricted to just this one thing. You could always have more than one capsule in your closet. Okay, right now we're just focusing on this one, and then you can always do this again to have another one.